Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers. To kick off, here's Ryan Stonehouse. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
43!
Now it's the first carry. Hit behind the line. That ball's loose. But it looked like the Chiefs got this one back. Ooh, lucky break there, making that recovery. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
Still their football, but need to make some progress here. This is 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Even 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Yellow. I've got blue, lady.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And this one is knocked away from the intended target. Good start from the defense here. That incompletion brings up 2nd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Hey, 57 colors.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yellow. I've got blue, lady.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Escapes the pocket. That's the line, he's going to run for it. 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment, made it the perfect time for the 1st down.
1st down, Kansas City.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
Yellow. Go on. Hey, 57 colors. Right side.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
On that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Line right. 180. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Chiefs.
New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. There's the 180. Right side.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
I don't need to. 180. Right side.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he will not get the first, but ooh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's caught. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. On the 180.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Makes the catch. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
To Rashid Rice. A gain of 1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's 3rd and goal.
Attack, attack! Attack!
Now it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Buying some time right. And we get an incredible goal-to-go stand to begin this ball game as they force the incompletion and a turnover on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 35 on the pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Up.
1st down, and they go right back to it. This is ahead for about 5. Cooper to Gene with the stop.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Purdy a quick throw, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Get set, get set. Watch out. Up.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Outside.
From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
Watch out.
Robinson on the inside give. going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Outside. 118. Watch out.
Purdy on the play action. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10. At their own 20-yard line.
Yeah, running with it. I should probably stop the head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chip. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills. All the books in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I need.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Right on, mister. Yellow.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Into the hands of Pickett. Hits the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. George Pickens, the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your problems are just not the same.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set, get set. 118.
Purdy to throw it. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. A small gain up to about the 32. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Get set, get set. Ready, team. Ready to set, hot, hot.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down throw by Purdy. He's trying to push the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we can get burned deep.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and out third down.
Outside. Yellow. Ready, team. Watch out.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. Then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. So this one on the defense. And it's as we expected, partner. We call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that first down. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Yellow, yellow.
Back to throw, Mahomes. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Some yardage lost and first down lost too with that grounding flag. This is second and long. Here's Mahomes now. Hits him on the end route. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Yellow. Yellow.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. From the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18. What's up? Love it. Thanks. What's the word? What's the word? Up.
Here's Purdy to throw. Connects on the crosser. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Get set. Get set. Line around, up.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down. Purdy throwing here. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A pickup of 17. And that gives the 49ers the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Looking to throw. Purdy sends this to the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out. Cut.
Now it's Purdy. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. We've got to pause now for an injured player, and not the guy you want to see struggling. That is Brock Purdy, who the medical staff is standing beside. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Throw again. It's out. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. They're down to their final one in this half.
Got to get some protection up front here, Kate. He is already in the game because they knocked out the starter, and trust me, you don't want to get to the emergency quarterback.
And that will bounce out of bounds.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Second and 3 now. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. That's on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Another throw for Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Again, Mahomes to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Brings up second and 2 at the 40-yard line.
15.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 5. And the first down, Chiefs.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Throwing it again here. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Fight down these two. Go on, Eddie. Hey, 43, 15.
To the air, Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. This is going to be a 38-yarder from the right hash. Butker knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, when he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
At the
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, maybe even that much more. These super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's the backup, first throw. It isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Wow, they must really trust in this guy's range. He's out for what would be a very long field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it. He's Ross. That ball's free. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Howell. Completed over the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check out.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Big gain 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
They've got first down here from the 36. It's a design boot. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, set. Mikey, 18. Go.
Howell again on 2nd and 10. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Howell throwing on 3rd down. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Hawk 70, Hawk 60 by 6, back.
Play action here with Howell. He brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
17, Chiefs 10.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Right on these two, right on these two. All right, go, Lou, Eddie.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Chiefs first down.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. But it paid dividends.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow. I'll go, Lou, Eddie.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still at the 40 here, 2nd and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Connects on the crosser. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Mahomes now. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're looking to throw. Connects with Wiley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down. And 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Chiefs.
First and 10 now from the 46. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. They run with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on 1st. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This is cut downfield by That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Chiefs first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Fight on these two, fight on these two. Argo Lane. What's that?
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the second half with some needed points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs make it 17-all.
17.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. '49ers to the line. 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX, out to Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Howell from the gun. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Gets it to him on the screen. We got the football clock, but not the first. And that stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. What is going on here? He doesn't let this one go into the end zone. He's going to return it from the goal line. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning one of the tight ends. Second down run by Pacheco. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. And is Alfred Collins cleaning up that play.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's a tie ball game through 3. We're going to see which side separates in the 4th. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Yellow. On the line, right? Yellow.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Yellow, yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Wiley hauls it in and just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. 43.
Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Yellow. Right. 15.
To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Picked up at the 38. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold.
At the Chiefs' 49-yard line.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Go! 60-by-6.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take off.
And the shotgun, Howell. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 by 6.
Howell out of the shotgun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Here's Gorindo on 2nd down. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go, set. Half to 60, half to 60. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Throwing now, Howell. Has him on a quick hitter. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? That field goal gives it the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Worthy now to return it. Fighting his way through, but he lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made.
You know, awareness, Kate, is one of the best skills anyone on the return team can possess. And normally it's just for hitting blocks and clearing a lane and doing their job. But there he was recognizing the fumble and locating it quickly to save the possession.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
43, 15.
It's a designed run for Mahomes. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Offense to the line, second down. Back to throw, Mahomes. It's him on the in route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down from the 42. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. And he just tucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Isaiah Simmons there defensively.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Down a score. They're going to go for this on fourth down.
Attack!
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining in this game.
I just want to rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You won't kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my side. Pick them side. And you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
There you go, sack. Cougar 19.
Powell now. You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Tag. Rocco 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Looking to throw. They did it! He made the interception! Cooper to Gene in to pick it off. And the Chiefs have some new life in the fourth.
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Argo line. My side.
He finds Pickens left side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. Argo blue. It's Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. My side.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
The defenders, they were ready for that throw, stopping him right at the line of scrimmage.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Yellow. 180. My side.
Looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
The kick is off the mark. No good. And they're going to stay in chase mode down by 3.
Dave, he's going to need a lot of support from his teammates after that one because he knows it. Everybody knows it. The game may have rested on that try, and that'll be one that's tough not to dwell on.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
Jacobs running behind center. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. They'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
They go counter. It's Jacobs. And only can get his yard here, bro. It's going to be third down.
Jaden Hicks on the stop. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers only up by a few. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Check. Let's go now. 70 Lions. Check.
Going run again with Jacobs. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.